Hello and welcome to Elections 360 with me, Shobhana K. Nair. In this program, we bring to you the complete picture of the 2024 Lok Sabha election seen through 16 constituencies. We have so far covered Thiruvananthapuram, Outer Manipur and Coimbatore. And today we take you to another constituency south of Vindhyas. But before we go there, a small note on the campaign last week. It is very rarely that the distance between rhetoric and reality are covered. But in this election, we are seeing just that. Former Congress President Rahul Gandhi, since September 2022, when he began his Bharat Jodo Yatra, has been repeating one thing ad nauseum, that if the BJP is elected to power for a third time, then the constitutional order as we know it will be dismantled. Now, this fear seems to be taking a concrete shape. I was in Rajasthan last week for 3 days in Shekhawati, and village after village, the Dalit voters seems to be voicing their concern that along with the constitution, reservation will also be removed. Their fears found confirmation in a viral video of BJP candidate from Nagaur, Jyoti Mirda, who spoke about taking some tough decision and revising the constitution. The evidence that this fear is gaining traction lies in Prime Minister Narendra Modi's recent speech in Barmer, where he said that even if Bhim Rao Ambedkar himself was to come, the Indian constitution cannot be abolished. It was more of an assurance to the voters in Rajasthan than a reaction to the opposition campaign. The question, however, is whether this fear will be limited to a certain geographical area or whether it will transcend beyond the boundaries of Rajasthan. We will be keeping an eye on this as the election progresses. But for now, we take you to Bengaluru Rural, a constituency where pitched prestige battle is unfolding. I will be joined by my colleague B.S. Satish Kumar, who is also the Deputy Bureau Chief of our Bangalore Bureau.
Hello Satish, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, Shobhana. How are you?
I'm good. So we will get into the conversation on Bangalore Rural. Now, Bangalore Rural, say, was the only constituency that the Congress retained in 2019, and therefore the most obvious question is, will the Congress retain the seat again or not? But before we get into those discussions, Satish, could you please tell us a little bit about the demographic makeup of this seat and the caste calculus?
Sure. The Bengaluru Rural Lok Sabha seat is spread over 3 different districts of Ramanagara, Bengaluru Urban and Tumkur. It's a politically complex constituency. It has rural areas with largely agrarian economies, ranging to IT corridor and industrial townships. It was here in Ramnagar that famous Gabbar Singh scenes of Sholay were shot. It is claimed that the tomb of Deve Gowda, who is the founder of Bengaluru, is in Magadi. The Vokkaliga community has a dominant presence across the constituency here, followed by Dalits, OBCs and Muslims. While the Congress is sure of wooing Muslims and a majority of Dalits as well as OBCs, a tussle is now on to Vokkaliga votes as both the candidates belong to this community.
Okay. So tell us a little bit more on who is CN Manjunath and why has he made this particular election interesting to look at?
See, DK Suresh of Congress has won this seat twice in a row and now he is trying his luck for the 4th time. Mr. Suresh is the brother of Deputy Chief Minister and KPCC President DK Shivakumar. However, this seat has now attracted the attention of the entire state as noted cardiologist Dr. CN Manjunath is making a political debut by taking on the powerful DK brothers in their own political den. Dr. Manjunath, known for mild manners and humility, had maintained distance from politics, though he is the son-in-law of Janata Dal's patriarch and former Prime Minister Deve Gowda. Such was his political neutrality that even his father-in-law's political detractors used to consult him on cardiology-related issues. Dr. Manjunath, who retired on January 31st this year after a career of 35 years at the government-run Deve Institute of Cardiovascular Sciences and Research, had become the face of this institute, particularly after he headed it for 16 years. As its head, he had turned this government hospital into one of the largest heart care centers in the Southeast Asian region itself. He is also known for pioneering balloon mitral valvuloplasty, which is a minimally invasive therapeutic procedure to correct an uncomplicated mitral stenosis by dilating the valve using a balloon. Though he is a native of Asan district, no one here looks at him as an outsider, as almost every village has some patient or their relatives who have been treated at Jayadeva Hospital. Yeah.
So, DK Suresh has everything going for him. He has 3 emphatic victories and he has his brother DK Shivakumar's name. And as you just explained, he's also a man of the organization. But the question is, what can go wrong for him?
The incumbent MP DK Suresh is a powerful political leader and a key strategist of this region. In fact, he is a political backbone of his elder brother DK Shivakumar. His grassroots level contacts are much more stronger than any MLA of this region. He has maintained a constant touch with most of the villages through his network of party leaders and has some or other development works to his credit in all the taluks of this of these 8 assembly segments. In fact, of the 8 assembly segments coming under this seat, 5 are held by the Congress. In this context, things should have been easier for him as his brother, the Vokkaliga face of the Congress, is the Deputy Chief Minister this time. But Mr. Suresh is facing a tough competition. The BJP-JDS alliance has made it difficult for the Congress. If the votes smoothly transfer between these two, then Congress would be in trouble this time. The soft-spoken Dr. Manjunath is being seen as an underdog, challenging the established political entity, which could draw him sympathy. The BJP is playing on this by projecting the contest as a competition between the candidates of 2 contrasting personalities. And also, the 3 assembly segments which are held by the BJP and JDS together account for more than 50% of the total population or the total voters in this Lok Sabha seat. That includes 2 assembly segments which are in Bangalore city. So that's one key advantage for the alliance partners.
Okay, very, very interesting. So, this election is essentially also a contest between Modi's guarantees and Congress's welfare promises. How does that play out?
The ruling Congress is heavily banking on its 5 poll guarantee schemes of free bus travel for women, an incentive of rupees 2,000 per month to women, free rice and free power supply schemes, as well as unemployment tools. They hope that women would stand with them as they are major beneficiaries of these schemes. The Congress is also trying to create awareness on what is called its My Tax, My Right campaign, in which it has accused the centre of showing stepmotherly attitude towards Karnataka in devolution of central taxes, grants and drought assistance. In fact, DK Suresh was the first to raise this issue in the parliament. While the BJP is countering this by saying that the guarantee schemes are only temporary in nature and they would not permanently help anyone, they are also launching a door-to-door campaign from April 15 to reach details on various central schemes.
Okay, one thing that we really want to know is, how does Ram Temple, which the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is again and again mentioning in his speeches, impact Karnataka and specifically this particular seat?
With respect to this particular seat, Ramanagara is the historical Ramadevara Betta, which is also called Hill of Lord Rama, which houses a Ram temple. The BJP is, particularly for this region, is laying emphasis on construction of Ram temple in Ayodhya during its campaign in this seat. In fact, the BJP had taken a team of its workers from Ramanagara to Ayodhya before the consecration of temple there. And also, as you know, the architect of Lord Rama is from Mysore, from Karnataka. There's a connect. So the BJP is trying to strengthen that connect.
Okay. Now, the question that we all would know on June 4th, when the results come, and say if DK Suresh loses the seat, what will be the larger political impact?
In fact, why this particular context has arisen political curiosity is due to the speculation that any upset year may be used by the political detractors of Mr. Shivakumar to prevent him from becoming chief minister. Of course, it's a very far-fetched argument as of now. The BJP-JDS alliance, which lost miserably in the 2023 assembly polls, are desperately hoping for a setback for the Congress here, as they think that it would trigger a political tussle within the Congress in the coming days, leading to political instability. Of course, in the 2023 assembly elections, they had not contested as an alliance, they had contested independently.
So this is very, very interesting, and it will have a far-reaching implication beyond the Lok Sabha polls also. Thank you so much, Satish, for joining us, and stay tuned to it as we bring to you yet another constituency telling you the complete picture of Lok Sabha 2024 elections. Thank you.